Hello everyone and welcome back. They have released a video of Lara Croft, and in the video you can see the stats that she will have, and it's the stats that you are seeing right now. Okay, this probably a max out Lara Croft is what I think, which means for sure has the talisman because we see the talisman there, and very good talisman, and also the points is 111,000, which is quite similar to what I see in my Julius that has also three skins and the 4 skins, so in total 4 skins. Okay, saying this, my Julius is 109 and doesn't have talisman. Lara Croft has the talisman and is 111. So I don't know yet sure if they have added the physical attack skin or no, but most likely or probably is a max out Lara with level of glyphs level 40. Okay, it's for my understanding. Okay, saying this, the important thing is we can see the gears, so you can have an idea of what you are going to need. This is very similar to what Artemis needs. Okay, so you could have an idea of what are going to be the gears you will need. Like this is level 4, we don't know what will be level 3 and level 2. Level 3 usually is, in my opinion, one of the most difficult levels to achieve. Okay, sometimes more difficult than level 4, but you already get an idea of what it will be. Important relevant things is if we assume that the skins has been provided to these stats, then we see one thing that is super interesting. We see Lara with almost 240k of health, taking into account that skill health is 106. This means that Lara Croft without health skin will be take it or leave it 140,000 of health, which is the lower health I see in a hero. Okay, this is not good because it means, in other words, that yes, you have a health skin, but you need to level up the health skin because if not, it's going to be the lower health hero I have ever seen. Like Jasmine has 170, Cascade has 160, I think, or 66, something like this. So without the skin, Lara Croft will be the lower hero. So what I think they have done is what it should be the health of her, like 240, which is already a lot, 240. And then, sorry, let me see. It came back, yeah. And then what they have done is, okay, let's go with a very low health and then it will increase later. Quite interesting this part. Then the other part, she is going to have 60,000 of physical attack almost, taking into account that 6,000 come from the talisman. And if we assume that the physical attack skin, it will be there, it means 13,000, which in other words, it means 46,000 of physical attack if you don't have the talisman and you don't have the physical attack skin. Remember that it's going to be 3 skins, the default one, and then health, critical hits, and finally a physical attack. And the physical attack is not going to be free. Okay, so if you don't get the talisman, which in theory is going to be spent by emeralds, and you don't get the physical attack, she will get only 46,000, I think it is, if I don't recall wrong, which is not too much physical attack, to be honest. Okay. Another important thing is how strong she is with armor or magic defense. Taking into account the health is okay, 240. You do the health skin. Armor is 13,000. Is okay. Okay, magic defense is very low. It's only 2,000, which means it's going to be the victim of Cesar. So if you play against Cesar with Lara Croft, Cesar will target Lara. Okay, it's something to take into account. Also, related with the health, there are not that many heroes that has 240k of health. So I think Oya will be also a hard counter of Lara. Okay, that for related to the health. Okay, finally, of the two things to take into consideration is armor penetration, almost 15,000. But from the video, she got the almost the best talisman you can get for armor penetration, which means if you don't get the talisman, instead of having almost 20k, you will have only 5,000. 5,000 of armor penetration is almost nothing. It's quite low, which means you will need to pay Lara with Tristan or maybe with Cascade minimal to make her work. If you get the talisman with 20,000, it will be much better. So I see again and again this hero will be good if you have the talisman. If not, without armor penetration, it's not going to be a good damage dealer. Okay. Finally, critical hit 7,400 is not ideal. It's expected, but not ideal at all. I thought she will get around 9,000, but she got 7,400. It's okay. The only thing is you need to do the critical hit skin. Okay, so let's go this into the game and we'll see how this looks like in the game. If the game works, yeah, it works. Okay, first the gears, Artemis. Okay, is you go to stats, you will see at the end what are the gears. Artemis is quite similar with some Valkyria, with this cannon. They have also the trident. What I don't know is if we need this or not, which is something I don't have. I don't know also how many trident she will need. Okay, so this is considered. So Artemis will give you an idea of what type of artifacts she will need for level 2 and level 3. I will advise also to go to Sebastian because he has also very similar ones, has the glove, has the cannon, has this one here, and has the Valkyria ones. So if we go to stats, as always, we'll see what he has. There is a Unify, and this is what I was mentioned before, like the gloves are here, but you have the Unify here, and the Unify needs a glove and also Alucards. For me, gloves, Alucards, I was expecting these ones already. I was not expecting this one. Okay, I have only one. I hope so you don't need two. Sometimes happens. Cannons, I am okay because I have like one and can do another one. What I don't have is the Helion Harpoon that maybe you need. Okay. Also, for sure, 100% you will need these ones. Okay. The Slayer, the Giant Slayer, you will need them. You will need also, no, this one. Let's go to this one. This one, the Desert Blade, which I don't have also too many, but I think will be okay. I have almost 400 energy bottles, so it will be okay. Okay, but only for your awareness. Okay, and then if I go to Julius, and the reason I go to Julius is the Lara they have post is 111 with talisman, but my Julius, you go to skins, is the same, only has 3 skins and default. Also, he has health and critical hits, which is exactly the 2 skins that Lara got. Is magic defense instead of physical attack, and he has 100, almost 10,000. Okay, so 110 of power, and the Lara they have published is only 111. And then I don't know, it could be that maybe the gear doesn't give you too much. It could be, I am not sure why, but if I add the talisman to Julius, for sure Julius will go to almost 120. However, the Lara they have released in the video is only 111. Could be that the gear doesn't count too much. Okay. Also important related to the artifacts, as we know, is going to be this one, the critical hit, which is gives you 3,000 plus 3,000 of the skin. It's going to be 6,000, and Lara has 7,000 something, so it could come from the Glyphs. Okay, and this will be interesting to see, which gives you 1,000 or can come from the gears. We don't know yet. What we know is armor penetration. She doesn't have a book for armor penetration, and she has around 5,000 of armor penetration. I believe, and I could be completely wrong, but I believe she will have glyphs from for armor penetration, and this is good. Let me go to Kayla. I think Kayla has armor penetration. No, who will have Artemis? Okay, Artemis has armor penetration as 3,300. So I think this makes sense. Like getting glyphs armor penetration, and then you get 15,000 from the talisman, plus 3,000 and a half from the glyph, or 3,300, and the rest could come from the gears. Okay, this is what I think. If this is the case, it will be super good. I will expect something similar gears than what you are saying. So I'm saying for sure physical attack and agility and health, they will be there. Okay, and then I believe could be armor penetration and could be critical hits. Okay, if it's not critical hits, it will be armor because he has 12,000 of armor. So probably she will have a glyph of armor. Okay, is what I think. I could be wrong, but it's what I think. Okay, something from armor from the agility of the talisman, armor um, from the glyphs. So I believe it will be similar to what you are seeing, but it will be physical attack, health, armor, armor penetration, and agility. What Lara Croft is going to get, according to what I saw. Okay, again, this is according to the stats. Okay, hope it helps, and see you soon.